Sequential access to data. Tape is characterized by sequential access to data, where tape can provide fast data transfer. It takes tens of seconds to load a cassette and position the tape head to selected data. By contrast, hard disk technology can perform the equivalent action in terms of milliseconds, or 3 orders magnitude faster, and can be thought of as offering random access to data. File system review data and metadata to be stored in the data storage module. Storing metadata in one place and data is another, as is done with disk-based file system, requires repositioning activity. As a result, most type systems use a simplified file system in which files are addressed by number, not by file name. Metadata such as file name or modification time is typically not stored at all. Tape labels store such metadata, and they are used for interchanging data between systems. File archiver and backup tools have been created to pack multiple files along with related metadata into a single type of file. Serpentine tape drivers offer improved access time by switching to the appropriate break. The partition one are used for directory information. The linear tape file system is a method of storing file metadata on a separate part of the tape. This makes it possible to copy and paste the file or directories to a tape as if it were a disk, but does not change the fundamental sequential access nature of tape. Access time. Tape has a long random access time since the text must be an average of 1/3 the tape length to move from one arbitrary position to another. Tape system attempt to alleviate the intrinsic long latency, either using indexing, where a separate lookup table or tape directory is maintained which gives the physical tape location for a given data block number, or a most for serpentine drivers, or by making block with a tape mark that can be detected while reading the tape at high speed. Data compression. Most tape drivers now include some kind of lossless data compression. There are several algorithms that provide similar results. LZV or with3 support, LDRC or Exabyte, LDC or IBM, IC, and DLZ1 or DLT. Embed in tape drive hardware, this compresses a relatively small buffer of data at a time, so can achieve extremely high compression even of redundant data. A ratio of 2:1 is typical, with some vendors claiming the ratio actually obtained depends on the nature of the data, so the compression ratio cannot be relied upon when specifying the capacity of equipment. A drive claiming a compressed capacity of might not be actual to break out of raw data. Data that is already stored efficiency may not allow any significant compression, and a spreadsheet database may offer much larger factor. Software compression can achieve much better results with fetch data, but use the host computer processor and control the backup if the host computer is unable to compress as fast as the data is written.